Hey there, and welcome to MTG Meow, Magic Enjoyed Other Ways.
Meow!
I'm Scott.
And I'm Abbey.
And today we're taking a look at Magic Villains, which is a new custom set created by PR. If you're interested in what you see here, then you can check it out with the link in the description.
Yep.
And what it basically is it's Magic Origins, but for the bad guys. We're going to just take a quick look here at some of the kind of cards that jumped out at us and show you what the set's all about before we jump into playing it. So obviously, Magic Origins, but for the bad guys, we're looking at 5 bad Planeswalkers here.
Who are they?
So for white, we have Nahiri, the Stoneforge pupil, who then transforms into Nahiri, Planar Nomad. And you can go ahead and pause the video if you want to read these cards in their full. We're not going to take the time to go over them right now. And then for blue, we also have, of course, the baddie Tezzeret of Karmit. Don't really know what that is, but
what
sure.
if it's Carmo?
It could be Carmo, and he transforms into Tezzeret the Anomic, more like Tezzeret the Thesaurus Master. All right. So again, feel free to pause and read that if you want. And then for black, we have a very cool one. We have Ashiok. So, and what's really cool is you're like, well, wait a minute, where's the one that Ashiok turns into? And that's actually Aisha from the Dreamscape set, if you remember when we played Dreamscape. So Aisha was the dreaming child who eventually turns into nightmares and turns into Ashiok. So that's very cool. And then for red, oh boy, we get Tibalt.
Hey!
Everyone's favorite 2-mana terrible planeswalker is back. And this time he looks really good. So he turns into Tibalt the Gleeful Sadist, does some very good stuff. Might actually be too good, making up for his previous appearance, but whatever. And then lastly, in green, we have Garrick, who turned evil thanks to Liliana or some sort, and he transforms into Garrick the Huntsman. But, of course, there's one more Planeswalker in the set, because what villain set would be complete without some Bolus?
Yes,
so we have
exactly.
a new 9-mana Bolus Planeswalker card, so go ahead and take a look at that if you want. And also, so now, those are the faces of the set, basically, but we're really interested in what the mechanics of the set are. So the mechanics of the set are really focused on kind of conveying the feeling of being a villain. So one of we'll just take a look at what the mechanics are now. One of the mechanics in kind of the white colors is Possess. So if you take a look at something like Ethereal Cathar, it has Possess. When this creature enters the battlefield, it possesses a creature an opponent controls until either leaves the battlefield, and then it gives some sort of usually negative ability to the possessed creature, something such as prevent all combat damage that would be dealt by the possessed creature. So it's kind of interesting. All right, off the bat,
that is interesting.
I'm going to be interested if there's going to be memory issues remembering who's possessing who, but we'll see what happens. We'll see if Possess lives up to its villain nature. Next on the list, we have Machinate, which is kind of Tezzeret's ability, where you tap this thing, tap another untapped artifact you control, and then you do something. So it rewards you for having a lot of artifacts. So I'm be very interested in seeing if there's enough artifacts in the set to be able to turn that on and make it worthwhile. So we'll keep an eye on that. Next up is, my favorite mechanic in the set, Torture. So you can harm your creatures to cast this spell. Each creature you put a single -1/-1 counter on while casting the spell pays for 1. So it's like Convoke, usually where Convoke you tap a creature to pay for 1, except here you put -1/-1 counters on your creatures, because you're a villain. Your creatures are nothing but your minions, which we might
so
see later.
gross.
Yes, and then in the kind of the green and red mechanics, we have Frenzy, which I believe appeared on one card in Future Sight, but now the creator has kind of broadened it out to be a much more aggressive kind of attacking mechanic. So I'll be interested to see how this plays out when you have more cards in the set with it. And there's a few other kind of mechanics spread out to all the colors, such as Traps. So remember Traps from Zendikar. Here, traps are perfect for villains, because what are villains always trying to do? Trap the good guys. So here's Feign Frailty, which is a card I would love to have in my sideboard against Burn. Oh man, that would be sweet. And then last on the list, kind of for the mechanics that spread out to everything, we have what I alluded to before. We have minion tokens. So you, of course, what is a good villain without having some minions to boss around and do your dirty work?
Of course.
So those are kind of the mechanics. A lot of them are spread out to all the colors. So you have things like Possess that are in, the Esper colors, Tortures kind of in Grixis colors, Frenzy is kind of in Naya colors, and then all these things are in all these other colors. So it's really going to make for an interesting, I think, draft and sealed environment. And lastly, I just want to show off a few cool things before we get to playing the set. So as we alluded to before, with the Aisha card from Dreamscape, there's a lot of allusions to other custom sets in this set. So we have Serpent of Aisha, which is an actual reprint from Dreamscape, which is very cool. And then we also have some things that look like they come from Lorado, which we played before. So we have like Kairi Archer, and we also have some things like Outlaw's Bargain, which looks like it would be perfectly at home in a Lorado set.
Yeah.
Because I believe, according to the lore of this set, Tibalt first planeswalked to Lorado or something, so very cool. And there's so many just great cards that I want to show off just real quick. We have like Elaborate Plan, which is a perfect villain card, because what's a villain without having some sort of elaborate plan to take down the good guys?
Exactly.
We have cards like Dirty Work, where you get in there and you have to kill your opponent rather than letting your creatures do your dirty work for you. You also have, of course, Rambling Monologue, because that's what villains have to do. When they've cornered the good guy, you have to give a rambling monologue.
Of course,
right?
you have to explain yourself.
And then even
because you're so misunderstood.
Of course. And then one thing I really like is in white, how they kind of even make white into a villainous color with things like Reciprocate, where you destroy creatures that dealt damage to you, or you have things like Vengeance, where you destroy target tapped creature. And some of the other reprints as well are just perfect for this set. So we have like Condescend in blue, and like another new one is Waterboard in blue, where it's a nice counterspell with Torture. And then one of my just favorite cards in the set that I have to show off real quick before we move on is Harbinger of Anarchy. So targets of spells and abilities are chosen at random.
Whoa!
So that's just a villain that, like the Joker, or I'm assuming Tibalt's dream come true, just pure anarchy and chaos. So beautiful stuff here. So we're really looking forward to playing this set and seeing how it works.
Yeah.
Very flavorful. Very cool stuff going on, and what we're going to do first, like we always do, is we're going to do some exhibition matches where we just kind of test out the commons and uncommons of the set. But this time around, since it's so heavily based on the Planeswalkers, we'll both have a Planeswalker in our deck as well.
Ooh,
so
alright.
The first one is going to be Tibalt versus Ashiok.
Oh, see you then.
Alright, so real quick before we get to the games, I just want to show off the deck that I'll be playing here, which is Blue-Black Aisha. So of course we have an Aisha right here, and we have a lot of torture cards in this deck, because again, we want to really see what the commons and uncommons feel like. So this deck is mostly made of commons and a couple other uncommons put in there, but we want to get a feel of what this set's going to be like when we're playing Sealed and Draft and whatever. So, and commons and uncommons are things that come up the most when you play Sealed and Draft. So, we just want to get a feel of what it's going to look like. So if you take a look at the cards I'm hovering over here, this is what the deck's going to be. It's going to be kind of defensive, but, we'll be able to torture things, and we have things like, Bluster Ooze that'll let us put lots of -1/-1 counters on it. A little bit scared about this dual land, but these are the only dual lands in the set, so we'll have to just kind of go with the flow and see what happens, and, maybe we'll be able to put a lot of -1/-1 counters on Abbey's creatures. So, and she's playing green-red Tibalt, so we'll see if we can survive a frenzied onslaught.
Yep.
And if Aisha can emerge victorious.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, here we are for round one of the Magic Villains custom Magic set. It's going to be Ashiok versus Tibalt for round one, like we said. So here we have my opening hand, and it's not bad. We have a 1-drop that we can torture a lot, which is good because we have a big guy who wants to torture things. We have this, test out some possession, and we also have this as some removal so we don't get overrun. And yeah, seems pretty good to me. Abby, you like your opening hand?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and play turn 1 Bluster Ooze.
Oh, wow, that sounds good.
Yeah, so one thing to note is that before we started this match, we had a lot of lag, so if, Cockatoo lags a bit, please forgive us. But so far, it seems to be working pretty well, so...
Yes.
Alright, so Abby, you have anything turn 1?
Nope.
Alright, glad to hear. So we'll untap draw, and we'll play our Villain's Island. And yeah, we don't want to do this just yet. It's not like this thing has flying or anything, so it's not going to be able to get in for damage. I'd rather just have it use its possess, so we'll pass the turn.
Alright.
Although, let's see here. Next turn, if we cast that, then we'll have 3 mana, then 1, 2, that'd be 5. So we're getting pretty close to being able to cast this guy. So that's basically the finisher in our deck, since again our deck is mostly commons and uncommons. So, alright, Abby has Wheeled Wolf. So when it enters the battlefield, scry 1.
Alright, let's check that out. Alright, so I'm going to keep that there.
Alright, you like what you see?
I like what I see.
Alright, you all set?
Yeah, go ahead.
The good news is we have a 0/4 to block that 2/2, so I'm not going to complain. Here we have our... there's a whole cycle of these common lands in the set where you get to sacrifice them to draw a card, which seems insane to me, but I don't know, we'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and play my Transmonger, and when it enters the battlefield, I get to possess a creature until either leaves the battlefield, and the possessed creature gets -2/-0.
Oh.
So I'm going to possess this wolf. So let's just leave them across from each other at all times.
Okay,
so
that's a good way to keep that.
That they're possessed, and I will pass turn. Oh, and this thing only costs 2, so I will untap a land. And go ahead.
Alright, well this is going to get interesting.
I guess I should have played this land. Wasn't really thinking there, but we'll see. So this wolf is currently a 0-2, and next turn we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So not quite enough, but we can play this next turn, and then we'll have enough the following turn. So that's good. So you have Duskwood Scytheblade,
Yes.
3 mana, 3/2, Frenzy 1. So when it's not blocked, it gets +1/+0. So interesting to keep in mind. We'll untap, draw. And we got Fever Dream. Choose a creature if it has a -1/-1, destroy it, otherwise put a -1/-1 on it. Ooh, that's a good combination with this, so we might want to keep that in mind. I think we'll play this thing tapped. And yeah, I don't think we're going to be doing any attacking here, and we don't really want to... I mean, we could do this, but there's no real reason to yet, so we'll just end the turn.
Okay.
So next turn we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so we'll have enough to do this, and I think we're going to want to do that. The only question is, if we play this, then we're not going to really want to do this, because it'll make our guy smaller. But Abbey has 5 cards in hand. We'll see if she plays out anything into this, because there's a good chance that this guy could just take over the game. So, we'll see. Alright, ooh, Tibalt Scapegoat. Love this card. So whenever -1/-1 counter is put on him, it deals 2 damage to each opponent. Oh, so that's like a nombo with this card here. Yikes. Alright, you all set?
Yep.
Alright, so we will untap, draw. We got Peel from... Ooh, okay. So do we have anything with a good enters the battlefield? Not really. So I guess what we're going to do here is we can just play this guy and then kind of hope for the best, and then maybe we can return... Worst comes to worst, we can return our -1/-1 creatures. So we will pay 5 mana, and we will cast Sadistic Nightmare by torturing 2 of our guys. So we'll add a red counter to them. So this guy comes into play. He's a 5/5 menace, and that's about it. We'll pass the turn.
Oh wow! All right, all right.
So again, now our plan is, we'll see what Abbey does, but we're either going to want to peel from reality, one of our guys to be able to play them again, and then we can get rid of the -1/-1 counters, and we can bounce one of her things. We'll see if she plays something big, then maybe we'll bounce it. If not, then we might bounce this, and we might do this, the Infectious Outbreak, so that way we can take down some stuff. But we'll see what happens. Alright, so 4 mana.
I'm going to torture each one for 1/1/1/1.
Oh no, so you're casting something for 7 mana?
Yes.
And you get this Tibalt Scapegoat, so when it comes into play, whatever it is, it deals 2 damage to me.
Yep.
What is this? Valkus Charger. 8 mana, 6/4, Trample, Haste. Woo! But anyway, I take 2 damage from the Tibalt Scapegoat.
Yep.
So you're going to attack with the Charger, or...
Hey, you know what?
What are you going to do?
I'm going to go in for the charge.
Alright. Trample and Haste. So what we could do... So let's see. This guy's currently a 0-2. This guy's currently a 2-1, and this is a 1-1. So that's 1-2. So that means can't really block this profitably. So next turn we could do this, and then... Oh, we don't have enough mana to do both, though. We could just... do this though. See, I think we'll take 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Either way, I think we're taking 6. Because we can either do this, or if we draw land, we can do this and this to get rid of this.
Okay, alright.
All set?
Yep.
Alright, so if we draw land, that's good. If we draw a spell, that's good. And, that's one of the few spells that is not good to draw, but whatever. So, let's see here. Yep, let's get in for attack. So we're going to attack with Sadistic Nightmare. 5/5 Menace, so it has to be blocked by 2 creatures if you're going to block it. Take 5, or blocking?
I'll take 5.
Okay, take 5 down to 15.
Tough choice, but...
It is kind of a tough choice, but... Alright, so we can't cast this. I think we're going to be doing this. Or maybe we could just do this turn, and then we could do this the following... Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to have to do that just yet, so we're going to go ahead and end the turn. Pass it back to you.
Alright.
So, now we kind of really want to draw land, since this guy's a perfect blocker. He's not going to be attacking anytime soon, but... yeah, I think we'll... Worst comes to worst, if nothing changes, we'll probably do this, returning maybe this guy and this guy, so we can reset him as a 0/4. Seems fine to me.
Alright, so I'm gonna torture my wolf for 1, and that's in the graveyard.
Alright, wolf down.
Ugh, this set is so awful.
It is awful, but you're a villain, so...
I know, it's just, alright. And I'm actually gonna play Cultist Mob, so I can create 4 minions.
Red minions, alright.
Red minions.
Alright, there's one of them, so let's get 3 more. Yikes, that's a lot of minions, but thankfully we saved this, so we're looking pretty good.
Okay, so we got 4 of our minions here.
Yep, 4 minions. at the cost of one possessed wolf, who was a 0/2, so he wasn't really doing much.
Yeah, he wasn't really doing much for me, but let's see here. What am I going to do now?
So you could attack with your charger. Seems like about all you can do. I mean, do these guys, the minions? No, they don't have haste. Okay. So yeah, I mean, you can attack with your charger.
Yeah, let's get him for the beats.
All right.
Oops, not the goat. Not the goat.
Not the
charger.
Goat. All right. Well, before damage, I'm going to cast Peel from Reality to return the charger to your hand, and I have to return another one of my guys, so I'll return Bluster Ooze.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Actually, no, I'm not going to return Bluster Ooze. I'm going to return Transmonger.
Right, you better put that counterbar down there.
Yes, sorry. All right.
Well, this is getting interesting.
All right, you all set?
Yep, I'm good. Go ahead.
All right, so I don't think there's anything... We don't want to sacrifice this because we'd love to get to 6 mana. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and untap, draw. And we got Mental Map. Top 3 cards, put one to your graveyard. Great, that's an instant. That's nice. So let's see. I think we're just going to do these 2 this turn. Yeah, we're going to do these 2 this turn. So we will do... Oh, but I want to wait until we can kill the big thing. Or does that even really matter? I don't even know if that really matters because we can just... Well, no, because we won't... It can block this, and this is kind of how we're going to win the game. Huh. Tough decision. Alright, well I think what we're going to do here is we're going to cast Infectious Outbreak, which puts a -1/-1 counter on each creature.
Okay, so that's -1/-1?
Yep, so that kills all your minions.
Oh, bummer! Alright, well I guess that sucks. Alright, well let's get rid of these minions.
Yep, minions down. Tibalt's Scapegoat gets another -1/-1, so I take 2 damage.
Yeah, you better, yeah.
And your Scythe Blade is dead.
Oh, bummer. Wow, you just cleared my board.
Yep, that's what I do. And
the
I will
heck?
attack with my Sadistic Nightmare for 4.
I'll take, 4. Okay, yeah, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
And we could play this, but we're not really going to get anything from it. I'd rather save this to do during Abbey's end step, so we'll pass turn.
Right.
So again, the reason we did that, I would like to get a -1/-1 counter on Abbey's big creature and then do this to finish it off, but we wouldn't have been able to attack with this anyway unless we did that to clear the board of the minions, and I just want to get in for damage while we can. So I think, and worst comes to worst, hopefully we'll find another way to get past that thing if she casts again. But oh, Outlaw's Bargain. Okay, that's not what we were expecting. I guess though Abbey can't torture her things to get back her big guy again. So alright, so that gives it +2/+0 and gives it Menace. So this thing is currently a -1/1. So this makes it a 1/1 with Menace. Okay, fair enough. Sounds good.
Yes.
Is it going to attack?
Of course it is.
Alright, sure. I can't block it since I only have 1 blocker, so sure, I'll take 1.
Alright.
Oh, you have something else.
Yes, I do.
Alright, so 2 mana for Ranger's Might. So creature gets +2/+2, and you scry 1. Okay,
yep,
so...
I'm going to go ahead and scry.
So I take 4. Alright. So I take 4, right?
Yep, you take 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I'll take that on the top. That's good.
So you leave that on the top,
yep.
take 4 from this. I'm down to 6. I mean, that wasn't the most impressive turn, like putting an Outlaw's Bargain and pumping up your guy, but it is bringing me down low.
Yeah, I mean, like, I gotta do what I gotta do, you know?
Alright, during your end step, I will Mental Map, so I look at the top 3 cards. So view top cards, 3. And what do? I put 1 into my hand and the rest into the graveyard. So we have this, which is fine, but I think we just want an island. Yeah, I think we just want an island, so we will move these to the graveyard. And that moving them to the graveyard also helps with this. So, we will untap, put this in our graveyard, draw. And, ooh, it's our dual end, which is not looking too great here. Yeah, so this thing has Menace, but we need to attack if we're going to win, so...
It's a menacing goat.
Let's attack for 4. Do you take it?
Yeah, I'll take 4.
Alright, then during second main, we will tap 6 for Serpent of Aisha. So it can't attack unless there's 10 or more cards in all graveyards, but hey, there's 9 right now, so we're getting pretty close. So, Abbey's at 6 mana, she can torture 1, but then it'll die. I don't think that's enough to play the guy who was before. I think he costs 8, am I correct?
You're right.
Okay. So, let's see what Abbey can do. You're kind of on the back foot now.
Yeah, kind of on the back foot here. I guess. Okay, I guess I'm gonna stay back on D, and I'm gonna just pass my turn because I have nothing else to do.
Hey,
this is getting tight over here.
Menace creatures not that great on defense, so glad to hear. All right, so what do we have? We have this. So yeah, we have this in case something goes crazy, and we also have this. So, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about attacks here. Let's attack with both our Sadistic Nightmare and Serpent of Aisha.
All right.
Got any blocks?
Kind of have to block. Let's see here. So why don't we block the Serpent? What is this goat at right now? It's a 1?
The goat is a 1/1, I believe.
1/1. All right. So why don't we block...
Yeah, I mean, you can't block the Sadistic Nightmare because it has Menace, but you couldn't block Serpent of Aisha.
Oh man, I don't think I'm gonna be able to win this one.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and block that.
All right, take 4.
I'll take 4. Yeah.
All right, and that thing dies.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, Serpent of Aisha can't attack.
Oh, that's
It's
right.
9 cards in the graveyard. My bad. We fixed it. All right, so you just take 4. Same thing. So you just take 4 down to whatever you were, down to 3, and your Tibalt Scapegoat's still around now.
Okay. All right. Great.
All right, and yeah, I don't want to play this. Don't want to do anything, so I'll just pass. Apologies for that, but hey, we managed to catch it in time for once.
We did. All right. So let's see here.
All right, so you have something for 3 mana here. It's
Grixin Highguard.
Grixian Highguard, First Strike and Frenzy. Frenzy not so great when you're on the back foot, but First Strike's not bad.
Yeah.
All right, still can't attack with Aisha, so that's fine.
Yeah, and I still can't attack with my goat, so that's all right.
All right, all set?
Yep. Go ahead.
All right, so I think here, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and do this. We're going to cast Fever Dream, and we will destroy Tibalt Scapegoat.
What? Not my goat.
So the reason we're doing that is to get some more cards in the graveyard so Serpent of Aisha can attack and get down a blocker so our Menace guy can get in. So let's
Oh, but you take 2 damage.
I do take 2. That's true. I do take... No, well, so choose target creature. If it has a -1/-1 counter on it, destroy it. So no, I don't take 2 damage because it was destroyed.
Okay, well.
So, alright. So we have now 12 cards in the graveyard. And also during your end step, I'm going to pay 1, tap this, sacrifice Everglade Formation, and draw a card. I think we're going to win easily anyway, but you never know. Alright, we have a counterspell, so let's attack with both of our big guys.
Alright, and there's nothing I can do, so yeah, you win.
Alright. Round 1 easily goes to Aisha.
Hey.
So that was kind of an interesting match. I like Torture. Torture felt really kind of evil and scary there, but we'll see what happens in round 2, see if Tibalt can mount a comeback.
Let's try it out.
Alright, here we are for round 2 of the exhibition set from Magic Villains, Aisha versus Tibalt, and hey, we have an okay opening hand here, but I couldn't mulligan this because we have Aisha turn 2 on the draw, so whatever. These things, we're kind of far from casting them, but we have some Torture, so maybe we'll get them out. You like your hand, Abby?
I love it. It's good.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright.
Alright, so turn 1. Oh my god. It's
And it has Ace, so here we go.
Tibalt, who's basically just a better Goblin Guide? Yeah, that's kind of insane. Take 2.
All right.
So whenever he becomes blocked, he transforms into into his other side. So we'll play our black, since might as well get the top lane out of the way, and we'll pass a turn.
Alright.
This is not good. So yeah, Tibalt just is scarier than Goblin Guide actually, because once he becomes blocked, then he doesn't die like Goblin Guy does. He just turns into a Planeswalker that does some crazy things, and we'll maybe see what those crazy things are if he flips. Starved Mutt, kind of another 1 mana 2/2. Abby's just going crazy here.
Yeah, I'm getting nuts over here. You gonna take 2?
Take 2.
Alright, go ahead.
Just Tibalt should probably be a 2/1 maybe, or a different flip trigger or something. Feels kind of insane.
Yeah, I'll take it.
So we can't even cast Peel from Reality here, so we will do the only thing we can do, just cast Aisha. So whenever a player draws a card, that player puts the top card of his or her library into his or her graveyard. Then if there are 7 more cards in that player's graveyard, exile Ashiok. Alright, so we'll end the turn. Much harder of a flip trigger than these guys, but whatever. Oh boy, the good news is we have a blocker for Starved Mutt, so that way Abbey won't deal any damage with that. But it seems like you have something for 3 mana.
Maybe.
It's a Colonian Iguana, Frenzy 2. Gains Indestructible. Yikes. Alright, so things coming in. Just attacking with Tibalt. Alright, so if he becomes blocked... Oh god, that's so good. Yikes. Oh, when you drew a card, we need to put the top card into your graveyard. So put the top card into your graveyard before we forget. So do we want to block here? Alright, so Abbey milled Victorious Glee. Sure. If we don't block... Here, can you show me the other side of Tibalt real quick, Abby?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so the other side of Tibalt is put a -1/-1 counter on each player, puts a -1/-1 counter on each creature he or she controls. Till start of your next turn, can't gain life. Alright, well that one's not so scary, but -X, discard your hand, draw X cards, and oh my Jesus Christ, that's crazy.
What?
But how are we going to beat it if we don't block? We're just going to take a ton of damage. We need to kill it somehow. And we don't really have a good way of doing that. I mean, we have this, but then we're so far away from doing that. And if we just let Abbey do this, then she can just plus Tibalt every turn, wipe our board. But she'll be wiping her own board, but then she can discard her hand and draw, like, he'll get up to like 6-7, discard her hand, add 7 to her mana pool. We're just dead that way. I think we just gotta hope to draw a cheaper kill spell. So we'll take 2 from Tibalt.
Okay.
No blocks.
Alright, no blocks. Go
What's
ahead.
That? Alright. Well, I mean, we'll keep Aisha around to block some of the other frenzy guys. Festering Nightcrawler. Okay, when it dies, put a -1/-1 counter on the possessed creature. Sure, that's, you know, better than... It's at least something we can cast, so we'll cast Festering Nightcrawler. Oops, I forgot to put the top card into my graveyard. Let's do that. Okay, glad to mill that. So it's whenever one player has 7 or more cards in their graveyard. Okay, so we will possess... Let's see here. Do we want to possess this guy or this guy? I think we'll possess Tibalt.
Yeah, that seems like the best.
Okay. Alright, and we'll pass the turn. So we'll just keep these guys across from each other to know that he's possessing him. So when this thing dies, put a -1/-1 counter. Oh, put its -1/-1 counters on the possessed creature. Oh, that kind of sucks. So we need to torture it before we can do anything. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So next turn, we'll actually be able to do this. So, okay. That works. That kind of played that wrong then, but we'll see what happens. All right, Duskwood Scytheblade, Frenzy 1, 3/2. Not Tibalt's not coming in. Why is Tibalt not coming in?
Because he's possessed.
So...
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. Anyway, so we're not blocking Tibalt, and I don't want to. I don't want this thing to die just yet because I want to be able to do this next turn. But I think what we'll do here. This guy's Frenzy 2. This guy's Frenzy 2. So I guess, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but we'll just block this guy here.
Okay.
2, 3, and then we take 2 from the Starved Mutt and 2 from Tibalt.
Yep.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Since again this thing gets +2/+0 when it isn't blocked. Oh boy, all set?
Yeah.
All right. Apologies if we're making some mistakes here. Again, we're just testing out the sets. So
This is literally the first time I've played this set.
Exactly. All right, so let's do. Gotta put the top card into my graveyard. Did you put the top card in your graveyard?
No, but I can.
Oh man, that's such a hard trigger to remember.
Yeah, that is a hard trigger. Is there a way to set up a reminder for that?
Not really, unfortunately. Alright, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we will put 2 -1/-1 counters on our guys, and we will cast Torture to Death to destroy Tibalt.
Ooh, that's good. Alright, yeah, there's nothing I can do about that.
Alright, so this guy is not possessing anything anymore, unfortunately, but them's the beats. Alright, so we'll pass the turn.
Alright.
Good news is Tibalt's down. Bad news is we gotta deal with all this. Also, mill a card.
That's right. Alright.
Maybe someday we'll flip this Aisha. So what is Aisha? Let's see, take a look at what Aisha does on her other side. So exile top card, you may play it. It's not bad. Each opponent reveals his or her hand, exile card, okay. Get an emblem whenever it deals combat damage. Okay, that's fine-ish, but it's not insane or anything. Now we gotta figure out how to get rid of this. There we go. Okay, so everyone's coming into attack?
Yep.
So we have a 1/1 and a 0/2. Great. Alright, so we'll have Aisha block the 0/2 since that's fine. And I guess... Do we have any more torture cards? We do have this. So I think... Oh geez, we'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But then we get to cast this next turn. Is that even good though? I mean, we can do both of these. If no, we can't. We need more. We need a land. So we need to... Yeah, I think we just gotta hope to draw a land. None of these do much here. Yeah, we messed up with the possession here. If we'd possessed like one of these guys, I think that would have been much better. But I don't think we can afford to go down to 2 against Abbey's deck. So we're just going to block the 3/2 and then take 4 from the Iguana.
Okay.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, down 6.
Alright.
And Festering Nightcrawler down. Nothing happens with the possess. All set?
It would.
Alright, so untap, draw. And then we mill the top card. And we milled an island, unfortunately. Oh, this would be so good if we just had a land. Oh, we don't need a land. Perfect. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we will add a counter. Loving this torture mechanic, we'll play Cloaked Highborn. 4/4, not flying, just 4/4 lifelink. So we'll end the turn.
Okay.
Aisha, taking one for the team. Alright, don't forget to mill. We are getting pretty close to Aisha flipping, so 7 or more cards. Okay. Currently a 0/1. Still blocks the Starved Mutt pretty well, so that's the good news. And we also have a 4/4 lifelinker, so unless Abbey has a way to deal with that, hopefully that'll get us back in the game.
Maybe.
And she has Cultist Mob. Oh no, so many minions.
Hey, the minions though.
Yeah, the minions, I mean, they're fine, but they're not that great when I have a 4/4 lifelinker. And even your Frenzy guys, right now, not so great when I have a 4/4, just because, they only get the Frenzy if I don't block. Alright, so I don't even know if you can attack here.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What can we do? Nothing. Alright, go ahead.
Alright, so we will untap Upkeep. Upkeep, we could cast an instant, have 6 cards in our graveyard, and then we'd flip Aisha. I don't know if that's worth it, because then we'd have to do this. Definitely don't want to do that. Wouldn't flip Aisha, we don't want to return this to our hand. We could do this, but I don't even know if we want to do that, so I just don't think it's worth it yet. So we'll go ahead and draw. Get this thing, that's fine. Alright, put the top card into our graveyard. And let's see here. So we have 4 mana. What can we do? I guess we might as well just either do this guy or this guy. Do we have a minion in our graveyard? Oh, we do. Oh, so the things that possess tend to be minions, perhaps? It's kind of cool. I don't really even want to torture this guy because that makes it so much worse when he's a 3/3 instead of a 4/4. And I also don't want to kill Aisha, so I think we'll probably just do this guy. Can we afford to attack is the other question. Well, if we attack, then sure, we go up to 10. But if Abbey just blocks with a minion, then we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We take so much on the backswing, I don't think we can afford to. So let's go ahead and play this guy and pass the turn.
Okay.
Go ahead. And the good news is now Aisha will flip during your upkeep, or draw step, since you mill a card.
Okay.
And then we exile Aisha and return her to the battlefield transformed as Ashiok. So she has 4 counters on her.
Wow, okay.
Even though it doesn't really mean much during your turn, I can't activate any of these abilities. It's kind of weird, but whatever. Starting next turn we can. So, alright, you go ahead and take your turn, Abbey, as we take a look at Ashiok here again. So we can exile the top card of each player's library. Ooh, okay, I thought it was just one player, okay. Each opponent reveals his or her hand, exile a card. That's not going to be too helpful. Abbey only has 1 card. And then the emblem. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, that player discards a card and sacrifices a permanent. Okay, I mean, that's fine. The main thing here is for +1. So, alright, are you going to attack or... Whoa! Attacking Aisha or me for 6?
Ew.
Yeah, alright, so I guess... Can we not die here, is the question. So we're going to need to block here, since this thing has Frenzy 2, and I guess we're going to need to block here. And then we take 1, 2, 3... Oh no! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are we just dead?
You're dead, dude.
Well, wait a minute. No, you're attacking me, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I gain 4.
Yes.
And then I take 6.
Yes.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down to 4. Okay.
Yes.
But, so then that kills your... Are you going to make your iguana indestructible?
Of course.
Okay. Alright, and then that kills your Scythe Blade. And that kills my Overseer, so when it dies, return another minion card from my graveyard to my hand. I think this is the only other one we have, but it's fine. Alright. So that wasn't so bad. Phew, thought we were dead there for a second. All set?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so we will untap, draw. Now we finally get to do Ashiok, so we will add a yellow counter. So exile the top card of each player's library. So Abbey, if you would move the top card of your library to your exile.
Oh, exile. Okay, yes, for sure.
So I have, oh, that's a nice one. That's a very nice one. So you have that, and Wizened Hag, I think, yeah, so I can't play that because I don't have green mana, but whatever, we can definitely do this. But we don't have anything for 1 mana, unfortunately, so I think that's all we're going to be able to do. So yeah, let's go ahead and cast this Infectious Outbreak to put a -1/-1 counter on each creature.
Nice job.
So unfortunately, that includes our guy, I guess. Do we want to just keep him back? This is a tough question. Yeah, we've already done it, so whatever. We'll just add our red counter, take our beats if that's how it is. So the question here was, can we afford to attack? I don't think so, because if we attack, we go up to 7, then we take 1, 2, 3, 4. That just leaves us dead to a haste creature or a burn spell, so I don't want that. We'll just pass turn.
Okay.
And Abbey could also kill Ashiok, and Ashiok's kind of how we're in this game right now.
Hey, it's alright.
So we could do this next turn. We'll have to see if Abbey taps out or not because of Indestructible. Alright. What do we have here? Alright, Grixian Highguard. Sure. 2/1 First Strike Frenzy 1. Anybody coming in? You can't really come in.
Yeah, that's
here.
the question here, dude. Can I actually come in? I mean, you're just gonna gain life. I mean.
Yep, don't think you can.
Yeah, I think I might just actually wait.
Alright, sounds good.
I'll wait it out, and then let's see if maybe I can draw a burn spell next turn or something.
Oh, finally we draw some lands. Okay, so we have 5 mana now. We're getting a little bit more mana to work with. I would love to cast 2 spells here, but we could do this. Then do we have any torture guys? No. Alright. Alright, well let's plus Ashiok. So let's add a yellow. So Abbey, exile the top card of your library if you please.
Sure thing.
So we got Swamp. Alright,
This is fascinating.
I guess we should have done that before we played our
And
land.
a mountain.
And a mountain. Alright, whatever. So let's see here. We can just kill one of these guys, but I'm just not that interested in that. So we could play these two. I guess that's fine. Alright, so let's play Grixis Wanderer first. So we'll play that. So he has prowess. When he comes to play, we scry 1. So we'll view the top cards of the library. 1. And it's Waterboard. I don't think that's what we want here. We don't want a counterspell. We just want more board stuff. And we'll play our Festering and Nightcrawler. And we'll possess, let's see here, who do we want to possess? So when this thing dies, put its -1/-1 counters on a creature. This is a really tough card to deal with. I guess we'll just do that to the Iguana.
Okay.
Since that way we can get more -1/-1 counters on that.
Okay.
So we'll just keep these guys across from each other. And now that we have 2 other blockers, I think we can start attacking. Yeah, since this guy's a 1/2, and this guy's, well, if Abbey double blocks, then we'll only kill the 1, so yeah, we'll just end the turn. Alright, go ahead.
Yep, no problem. No problems here. Alright.
So next turn, if Abbey does nothing, then we might be able to do this on this guy, and then we can start attacking. But if not, we'll see what happens. So Ashiok currently can ultimate, but the ultimate isn't even that great right now. Oh, no. What? Deals 4 damage to target player and 4 damage to target. No!
I just top decked some burn, baby. We're on to game 3.
Oh, we should have attacked. Oh, no. Wow, I guess I should have attacked. But yep, alright. Yep, we're dead. Exactly at 4. Man. Alright, I guess we're going to game 3.
Let's do it.
Alright, here we are for round 3 of the Magic Villains exhibition set of Aisha versus Tibalt. So we have kind of a slower hand here, but we have like all of our powerful stuff. This thing was great, this thing was great, this thing's great, this thing's great, and we have some decent lands, so yeah, I'm keeping. And Abbey, you're keeping?
I'm keeping.
Alright, so we'll play our Everglade formation and pass the turn.
Alright.
So with this hand, we just need to draw lands, and we're golden. And if we don't draw lands, hopefully we just draw a few cheap things that we can torture, and go from there. We got this, which, we can't really cast yet, but we'll keep it in mind later. And Abbey doesn't have turn 1 Tibalt, so that's a good news.
Yeah.
She does have Wield Wolf. Alright, so you get to scry 1.
Got that wolf. Alright,
so we'll take our turn while you scry 1. And we got, ooh, that's a nice one. Perfect for torturing. Bluster Ooze. And we'll play another island. Unfortunately, we still can't play this. So you're going to keep on top?
Yeah, I'll keep on top.
Alright, we'll pass the turn to you.
Alright, sounds good.
So next turn, we still can't do much, but we're getting there. So hopefully we just draw like 2 more lands off the top, and then we'll just be in business with like this guy. Oh man. Oh, if we draw a black, then we can do this guy. So we have Skeeling Foulblade. Ooh, Death Touch and Frenzy. That's a nice combination.
Yes.
So it means if I block it, I'm dead. If I don't, I take more damage. Oh, worst draw in our deck. Okay. So I guess we can't really do much here. I mean, we could do this, but that's not even like going to do that much. It's just gonna save us a little bit of life. I'd rather wait a turn. I want to save this for this has saved us every time against Abbey's Minions card, this one. So we can just keep this up and see what happens. So we'll pass the turn.
Alright.
We can afford to take a few beats here. We can always block this wolf with our 0/4, so worst comes to worst, we'll just take 3 from the frenzy. And whoa, Abbey has something here. What do you got?
It's Colonian Swine, baby.
We're gonna go ahead and waterboard that by paying 4 and torturing our guy.
Ooh, that's rude.
Gotta really say, I'm loving this torture mechanic. It's really cool.
As terrible as it is.
Yes. The only thing, I wish you could add the mana of the creature that you torture, kind of like Convoke. That's my only gripe with it so far. Oh, you're attacking with both.
Well, yeah.
Alright, well, I guess I might as well just block here and take 3.
Yep.
Alright, 1, 2, 3.
Alright, good.
Alright, so we will untap. Come on, Swamp! What's this? Oh, that's kind of cool. So we can currently do that for 2. We're not that concerned about 2s. Is there anything else we want to do here? This is still not going to do much. In fact, this would be... Well, no, that wouldn't be too bad, but whatever. Alright, we'll just pass turn. We'll wait one more turn. Again, if we just draw land, then that turns this thing on, turns this thing on, getting close to turning on these things.
Sounds like you're turning a lot of things on over there.
I need a land to turn them on, man.
Oh, well, alright. I see what you're doing there.
Alright, so Abbey has 3 mana for a...
Iguana.
Oh, the Iguana. That guy's really good, although indestructible, you know. I like how that kind of works with the -1 counter theme. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and block your wolf again and take 3 from Frenzy. Or do you have a trick? Oh, you do have something.
I do. I'm going to do Victorious Glee on the wolf, so that way it kills your ooze.
No. Okay. So this guy's really important right now because we need him as a torture thing, so this kind of feels bad, but it's still a 2 for 1. So we're going to disembowel your wolf to destroy it since it has converted mana cost 2.
Okay.
That sucks.
Fair enough.
For you.
Yeah, it does suck. But I still get in for, like, what? Like,
take 3.
Yeah, you still get in for 3 damage. Alright, so go ahead.
Alright, good. So we will untap draw. That didn't go as badly as it could have. Ugh. Well, I think we gotta do it. Nightmare Lagoon enters battlefield. We lose 2 life. Boom, boom. And then, I guess we're casting this guy. Yeah, we can't even cast these other things if we wanted to, so yeah, we will pay this, torture this guy to play Cloaked Highborn, and pass the turn to you.
Okay, wow. Alright, so this is getting heated.
Yes, we have our Lifelink. Our Lifelink seems to be pretty good against your deck. Although, you know, this Foul Blade, if we don't block, it gets in for 3. If we do block, it dies, so that's kind of crappy. Well, we'll see what happens. Oh boy, you have, oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? What is this?
What?
And torture?
What? Huh?
Oh no, it's it's this guy again, the 6/4 Trample Haste, yikes.
Yes.
Alright, is he attacking?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
We all are.
Everyone's attacking?
Yeah.
Whoa, okay, this is interesting. So, what do we do here? So this thing's currently a 1/2, the Iguana's a 1/2. And the Bluster Ooze is 0, so I guess we can just block there for free. So we'll do that. The question is, yeah, I think we just gotta block here. I mean, we just need to make this game go as long as possible. So we take 1, 2, 3 from the Frenzy guy, and then 2 on Trample to take 5 total.
Yep.
But then we lifelink for 4, so we take 1.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're down to 1. Highborn down.
Worth it.
Charger down. Alright, so you all set after that?
Yep, I'm set. Go ahead.
Alright, so we will untap, draw. And we get, oh nice, finally getting some lands here. Okay, so we can't cast this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we can't cast this. We could do this, which is starting to look pretty good. Because then we'd get rid of this guy and we'd effectively neuter this guy because he'd be a 0 power, so we could just block him indefinitely. Yeah, that seems, but at the same time, I'd like to save this in case Abbey has the minions card. But again, the minions aren't even going to be that big of a deal once we start slamming these dudes. So, alright, I think what we're going to do here is we're going to cast Infectious Outbreak, which is -1/-1 counter on each creature. And you know, I'd like to still have this around to deal with the minions, but the thing is, it'll kill the Foul Blade right here once Abbey puts a counter on it. And it also puts 2 on this one. And we'll go ahead and pass the turn. And now this thing is effectively neutered, and we can block it with our -3/1. Whereas if we just tortured to death the other one, we wouldn't be able to block this one because it would have 1 power, and we'd still have to torture this guy anyway to get it out. So, oh great! And of course,
what?
Abbey has the follow-up Cultist Mob.
What'd I do?
Yikes. So maybe we made the wrong move there. It seemed right though, because then we wouldn't be able to block with our Well, we would get one block with our ooze against this guy, but oh well, whatever. Alright, you're just going to check us, so we will block for sure against your 0 power guy.
Yeah, sure. Alright. There we go. Go.
Okay, so we will untap, draw, looking like an idiot right now, but, ooh, we got our 6th land, which is perfect, because now we have Serpent of Aisha, and we will pass the turn.
Okay.
So Serpent blocks nicely, also can attack, because there's 10 cards in all graveyards.
Wow, nice. That was perfect timing.
So, Torture to Death, not so great right now. But the good news is we can get our final torture on this guy, and with this, and then we can start maybe attacking with him or the Aisha Serpent next turn. So, and if Abbey makes some blocks, maybe we can make them unfavorable blocks by using this. So, everyone coming in?
Yep.
All right. Well, we will just block that guy and block a minion.
Okay.
So we take 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
1, 2, 3 down to 8. Minion down. And oh, you have something else?
No, actually, I lied. Go ahead.
Oh, you don't have something else?
No.
That's a little suspicious. All right. Ooh, all right, cool. So now we don't even have to torture this thing. So let's go ahead for attacks. We'll attack with Serpent of Aisha.
I'll take 6.
Take 6 down to 14, and then we will tap 8 to place, or 7 to play Sadistic Nightmare. Go ahead.
Okay. And during your end step.
Oh no, here it comes. What is it?
I'll just play Silk Spinner.
Oh, Silk Spinner. Okay, so it's a flash 2/4 reach.
Yes.
Not too
Nothing
scary.
too crazy.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if Abbey keeps everything back, she could kill our Sadistic Nightmare. Something to keep in mind. Although we do have this, so.
So we're gonna go for beats.
Oh, you're coming in for attacks.
Sure.
Wow, you are ambitious.
I'm very ambitious.
Okay. Well then, I mean, we don't really have much of a choice here, so we're just going to block the spider with the minion, and we're going to do the same block on the frenzy guy with our -3/1, and we'll take 1, 2, 3 from the minions.
Yep.
All right, we are down to 5. So if you have a burn spell, then you know could be in trouble. Spider down.
All right.
I guess that's what you're playing out to here, is a burn spell or something?
Maybe.
Maybe? All right, we'll see. So, okay. This is interesting, actually, because now we could flash this in. So if we attack with both of our guys, that's 11 damage. Abbey can't block it. She's down to 3, means she's basically dead. We could flash this guy in, and then we could block 1, take 2, go down to 3. Oh, that's a little scary. We could block with this guy's on blocking duty with him. I think we just got to kill Abbey as soon as possible, just to make sure, just to try and make sure she has as few draws as possible to get that burn spell. So we're gonna attack with the 6/6 and the 5/5.
All right. Well, I have to take that. So.
All right, you're down to 3.
Yeah.
All right, and then we will. Yep, we will pass the turn. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we still have 2 mana, and we have 4 creatures. So we could do this. Worst comes to worst. Yeah, so again, the reason we could have been more conservative and just attacked with like Serpent, but I don't want to give Abbey all those draw steps to draw like the burn spell that killed us in game 2 or something. So, oh no, what's this?
It's a bailiff.
Bailiff, Frenzy 2, 4. Wow, that's a big guy. All right.
It sure is. All right, so I'm actually. What are we gonna do here? We're gonna
come in with the usual suspects.
Yeah, we're gonna come in with these guys.
All right, no, not this minion.
No.
Oh, to keep it back to block.
Exactly.
Good call. Good call. All right, well, we'll block the well, before blocks, apologies, we will flash in Burrowing Cancrix, and we will block a minion.
All right.
So, minion down, this guy does nothing, and we take 1?
Yes.
All right.
All right. This minion is down. All right, go ahead.
All right, and then during your end step, we will. Oh no, we don't. We didn't keep up double black. Oh my god, we're such idiots. All right, untap, draw. I don't think it makes a difference though. So we'll tap. How much is this? 6. So yeah, let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to torture to death on your Bailoff.
Oh no!
And then I believe you are dead, unless
yes.
you have some way to kill one of our big guys.
No, I'm definitely dead. This game is all yours.
All right, so we attack. Yay! We
yes.
emerge victorious. Ashiok wins over Tibalt. Hooray!
You know.
So those were some interesting games. When you had turn 1 Tibalt, though, ooh god, that was disgusting.
Yeah, that was nasty.
Tibalt seemed a little insane, and Aisha was fine. Her other side was, whatever, but these were still. I love the torture mechanic. That was very fun, and being able to use it on tapped creatures and whatnot. It was very cool. Possess was okay. This Nightcrawler was a little harder to figure out, but it was still it was cool. So definitely was a lot of fun to play this blue-black kind of villainous deck. What did you think about playing your deck, Abbey?
Oh, I loved it. I mean, I loved getting out all these creatures out like one after the other, just in rapid fire succession, and just beating your face with them. So
you just love beating my face.
I do. I love very aggressive decks, and this is a very, very aggressive, in your face, you better deal with me or else type of deck. So
all right, cool. So next time, Abbey and I will be back with we'll be pitting the other Planeswalker villains in the set against each other in another exhibition match.
Sounds good.
See you then.